CD Projekt Red is being accused of paying bots to defend The Witcher 4 after numerous people have expressed their distaste for the fact that the company is making Ciri not only the protagonist, but a Witcher who has actively taken part in the trial of the grasses. Roll this up over at phantompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. I encourage you to head on over, become a paid subscriber, help support us. It's just $5 a month. Head on over there and help us out. We are fully reader funded. So the accusation comes from YouTuber Aiden Paladin. She made it over on X, and she wrote this: I have become 100% convinced that CD Projekt Red has paid for a bot farm to spam the same talking points regarding The Witcher 4. I've pointed out before that there's about 5 seemingly scripted responses to any critique of what we know about the game, but here it is overtly. I say nothing about her being a Witcher. She's not and cannot be, and instead just say I don't want to play a game where you go around as Ciri trying to not get raped in a war-torn continent, as happens in the books. And the NPC just starts talking about her being a Witcher and how I'm a fake fan in a complete non sequitur. I refuse to believe these are real humans. And then obviously she shared an example. She's responding to a post from Pirate Nation. And Aiden Paladin wrote this: the books portray the gritty, dark nature of warfare in horrifying detail, including Ciri being nearly raped on multiple occasions while she and Geralt are separated. I don't want to play a game about that. She's actually raped multiple times by Missile. I know a lot of people want to try to say that, oh, it was just platonic, or it was a lesbian relationship, etc. No, she was abused and then suffered Stockholm Syndrome, and that's why she stayed with Missile. It's very clear. She even tells her the only reason why she's staying with Missile is because she feels alone. I think another indicator of Stockholm Syndrome, and that Missile was indeed abusing her. Nevertheless, this person here, Subataxia92 is the username. He responded: depriving Ciri of any part of the story. Read the books. She doesn't take the trial of grasses, but considers herself a Witcher in the end, and is more powerful than any Witcher. Don't tell me you liked Witcher 3 and acted like this because a certain ending literally makes her a Witcher. So again, as Aiden Paladin points out, has nothing to do with her actual post at all, and is seemingly a non sequitur about it reads like a script that a programmer wrote to defend The Witcher 4 and the criticisms that are being made about it. And obviously, Aiden Paladin isn't even talking about those criticisms at this point, but you can see here this person is responding to what it thinks those criticisms might be, and it definitely looks like bot behavior. Now, whether this is CD Projekt Red doing this or not, who knows? We have seen this being implemented in the past. There are bots being used by these companies to try to dictate behavior. They want to manipulate behavior. They want people to buy their games, and they are willing to resort to these tactics to do so. We have seen this take place, and we saw how they were suppressing people through the Twitter files in order to try to dictate political behavior. This stuff does indeed work. We've seen it work. We lived through it working. That is what old Twitter was doing before Elon Musk kind of took over, freed it a little bit, although he has seemingly regressed back into old Twitter's habits recently. But obviously, we do see that what happens when you get to see more people actually getting to speak up and not being suppressed, things are different. America feels and looks different as well. So I definitely feel like this does look like a bot. I would not be surprised if CD Projekt Red is indeed deploying bots. Now, don't have any specific evidence of it, but the accusation does seem to fit here with this example. And I'm sure there's probably plenty of others as well. Aiden Paladin did add this in a subsequent post. CD Projekt Red, maybe put some more instruction into your bots to not respond to a woman saying she doesn't want to play a game where the female protagonist has to avoid getting harassed or raped with the same effing scripts of read the books and she's a Witcher. I will say I've gone over a number of the books already where it does refer to Ciri as a Witcher. Obviously, those are from the beginning books where she was being trained in Kaer Morhen, where she was a young child, and she was referring to herself as a Witcher. However, as I previously noted, she does not actually take the trial of the grasses. She is taken to the sorcerer's school. She's then trained in magic there for a short period of time, but obviously then leaves that school as well. However, in the final book, Lady of the Lake, she does tell Sir Galahad at the very end that, or she thinks to herself at least, that she is a witcheress, and there have to be jobs there for her. So she does still refer to herself that at the end, but again, she never does take the trial of the grasses to become the Witcher or to become a Witcher and become mutated, which is what CD Projekt Red is indeed doing in The Witcher 4. They are indeed changing the canon of the books by having her undertake the trial of the grasses and turning her into a mutant. That was confirmed by the game's executive producer. Malgorzata Mitrega was obviously shown in the trailer for the game as well. We can see her clearly showing off the signs of that mutation. But Mitrega informed IGN of this decision, saying that was a huge thing for us to make that call to mutate Ciri, not only for her, but for the game. But then it's so important and still leaves so much space for imagination. Like when it happened, how it happened, it's just a tease showing something, but you don't know where you will experience it and how in the game. I think it's a huge change, and I hope people did not expect it. I don't think people did. People did not expect it, and they've been speaking out against it because they don't like it. They don't like it at all. We also had another confirmation of this. IGN's Matt Purslow reported this, that the game director Sebastian Kalemba explains that following the events of The Witcher 3, Ciri has undertaken the famously painful trial of the grasses, which has mutated her into a powerful and resilient warrior. And obviously, the backlash has ensued. They've tried to address this backlash. I included it here in this article. I'm not going to go over it again because I've talked about it in previous videos. You can obviously read all of this in the link in the description below or watch my previous videos on this. But clearly, they know the backlash is happening, and the idea that they wouldn't be trying to mitigate it. Obviously, they're doing interviews. They're doing other things to mitigate it. So why would they not be deploying bots either? I don't think that that is out of the question. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that CD Projekt Red is deploying bots, as Aiden Paladin accuses them of? Do you think they are significantly trying to defend The Witcher 4 and the criticisms that they are receiving by making Ciri a Witcher and having her go through the trial of the grasses when that never happened in any of the novels? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.